Hey Cheyenne, how's it going? It's Bree with Northland Marketing. I wanted to quickly go over your website here, go over a couple of things I found, some things your competitors are doing, and how you can get more people to find your website, and also kind of some of the things that we can help you with. Or if you choose, you could do these things on your own. For starters, I'm looking at your website and I like that this header here kind of talks about your services in a slideshow because going through your website, I was actually having a really hard time trying to figure out what you offered or didn't offer or still offer because I found a lot of different things. It seems like these vitamin injections are one of your main focuses, I think. So I'm just going to shoot this video in terms of that, but it applies to all services. So anyway, if we continue to scroll down, why be normal when you can be optimal? I actually really like that saying. That's kind of cool. This is a nice picture. And I really liked this, but this didn't give me a whole lot of idea of what you guys did. And then the website ended, and I was like, oh. So I would just recommend getting your services on here, kind of like this slider, but listing them out with a page you can click on to go read more about all those services. Now, the next issue I'm seeing is that there's not a whole lot of content on here. There's really not a lot of words. And this is an issue for two reasons. Actually, oh, yep, this is text. Okay. Anyway, this is an issue for two reasons. The first reason being is that Google likes to have a minimum of 1,500 words on a homepage, and they have crawlers that come through, they read that content. They're trying to figure out what areas you serve, what services you offer, and the more content you have on there, the more you're going to look like an expert on the subject. In addition to that, you want to beat out your competitors. So if your competitors had about 1,000 words on their page, then you would want to have 1,500 and so on. Within this content, you're going to want to have keywords, and essentially all that is something that someone would be Googling when they're trying to find you. So let's say, for example, someone Googled vitamin injection therapy CT, and you had vitamin injection therapy CT all over your website. You're going to be really relevant for that search, and Google's going to be willing to put you higher in the search results. I didn't see any keywords on your homepage here, so that's another thing we would want to get on there. Now, if we actually did a Google search for that, vitamin injection therapy CT, we can see this guy is running an ad, looks like modern age. Actually, a lot of people are running ads for this. This is called the Map Pack. So the top 3 listed here are the ones that receive a lot of the work because they're super easy to find and they're listed right away. The way you can get yourself higher up in here is by 1, having a profile, so having a Google business profile. 2, filling it out as much as possible, name, address, phone number, description, photos, etc. And 3, putting yourself into as many directories as possible. Directories are things like Yelp, Yellow Pages, etc. That'll really help to power your profile. The websites listed below here, it's the same thing. You want to be on the front page and ideally these top 3 so that people are going to find you. Let's take a look at this first website here, CT Pain Solutions. Okay, this isn't their homepage. This is specifically for their IV vitamin infusion therapy. Doesn't look great, but they certainly have a lot of content about what they do, why they do it, what it's helpful with, other services they offer, their locations. Okay. I don't like how it looks, but they do have far more content than you, so that's important. But let's take a look at why they are ranking. This is a paid program I use to research websites called Ahrefs. I went ahead and put you into here, I went ahead and put them into here so we can see what you're up against. Now, because it's not their homepage, it's their service page, it gets a little jacked up here, but we'll be looking at all of your competitors. So just for them, for example, I'll go over what these numbers mean, even though it's not showing anything because it's not their homepage. I don't want to get too technical on you. Anyway, a UR rating is essentially a trust rating with Google. DR rating is essentially a power rating with Google. Now, these numbers are generally raised by a thing called a backlink, and all a backlink really is just a shout out or an endorsement from another website. Now, if there's another website and they're endorsing you guys and they have a clickable button back to your website, that's really all a backlink is. So again, it's not showing it for this page, but I'm sure their homepage is really powerful because they're in first. Now, lastly and most importantly, I want to talk about the organic keywords. These are the keywords within the content that I was talking about before. For example, IV therapy in CT, there's approximately 100 people who are Googling this per month. IV therapy Connecticut, approximately another 100 a month. IV therapy CT, another 100. Just there alone, there's roughly 300 people who are Googling that per month. Now, of course, some of these people will overlap, but that's a lot of people searching just within those 3 words. Now, there might be more keywords per town or maybe if there's another name for it, but just there, that's a lot of people searching. The more of these people that find your website, the more people that are going to come to you and the more clients are going to land. If we take a look at your website's ratings, your DR is actually doing pretty good, but your UR is really low. So we'd really want to work on raising this number with some more high quality backlinks. And lastly, you're not being found for any keywords. And this is because there's hardly any content on your site and the keywords aren't within the content. So if we were to do those couple of things, this would really help your website rank better. I hope that this was helpful and I look forward to hearing your feedback. Have a great day.